Hello! Hi everyone! So for those who don't know me, I'm Giovanna. I'm a 3D fashion designer. I'm actually from Brazil, but I live now in the UK. And if you're on this website or in this video, you want to be a 3D fashion designer as well. So today I'm here to give you a rundown of the program that I use, which is CLO3D, show you the basics. I've already recorded this class once, but the quality was too poor, so I just decided to do it again. So here we go, second try. I'm gonna show you my screen, everything, how the program works, and basically give you a head start on just learning how to use CLO3D. Okay, it is a journey, it takes a long time. I have to say I do have experience with CLO3D, but I am not 100% precise and perfect, so I will be learning with you in this journey, and I hope we all just grow together and get to be better for the future, because this is the future. If anyone that works in fashion doesn't know how to use CLO3D or any other 3D softwares with simulation on them, you are missing out. You will be replaced. So this is the time to start working on that and learning the programs. Don't be the stubborn one that doesn't want to learn and doesn't want to evolve. So okay, so this is just the first class. Let me know how it goes. I'm gonna try to be short and just kind of show you the program, and then for the next ones I'm gonna show you each tool on its own. Okay, so yes, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and also check out my Gumroad shop. You can get my pattern blocks to use on CLO3D and to follow up with the classes. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You click on it. You do have to pay. This is the CLO 6.2. You do have to pay for a subscription. So you do have 30 days, I think, of free trial. So you can try that to follow up with the classes and see if you can adapt and learn, and then maybe invest on the subscription. Why is my Wi-Fi not working? You do need the Wi-Fi. So why is the Wi-Fi not working? This is a fail already. Let's disconnect and connect again. Okay, it seems to be working now. So hopefully this is a better start. Okay, yeah. So this is how CLO3D looks like when you open. This is, why is all my emails coming through? This is my 3D window, and then the 2D window, and all the tools you're going to need on both sides to work on the software. Okay, so on the bottom here, you can choose to only see your 3D window, your 2D window, or a split screen of both of them, which I would recommend, especially on the start, so you can see everything you do on the 2D will change on the 3D as well. So it is the fascinating part about this. Usually 2D pattern making softwares, you can build your outfits there, but you will not have a simulation. This is a fascinating part about CLO3D or Marvelous Designer or Bronzeware or Stitch, I think it's called as well. You can simulate at the same time that you build your patterns. At the top here, you can see all the wee tabs that you usually have on software programs. Your file, edit, 3D garments, which are all the same tools from there. 2D, it's all the same from there. Sewing, materials, avatar, render, display, preferences, settings, and help. On the settings, the only thing I really change is the measurements. Where is that? So I use my one in centimeters. You might want to use it in inches, especially if you are in the United States. But I've learned all on centimeters, and this is what I prefer. Also, money-wise, currency, I have my one in dollars. You can also have in different things if you want. Okay? And this is the main thing I would actually change. The rest of it, I just keep it normal, just the way it comes. On the library settings, you have everything you need to start. The garment, avatar, hangers, fabrics, hardware and trims, material, stage, And the CLO3D here is just my own file. You can always add your own if you want to save your programs on a separate file, and then add that to here, which is that plus sign. You can always have access to it very quickly. You don't have to go to your computer and open up and all that. This here is the CLOset, which is the cloud kind of system for CLO3D. You also have to pay a separate subscription for it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It just depends. I used to use it for the tech packs, but I'm not really a fan of it now. I just think the tech packs are not complete enough, or I don't know. I still feel like there's kind of like a bug that they need to figure it out, because it's not the most perfect ever tech packs on it. And there's a lot to it. You can render your images on the cloud using CLOset, which is a good thing. It does not render animations, however. So just images, no animations. Animations, you have to use your computer for it. And then you also have the wee store symbol here. If you buy anything on CLOset Connect, it will show up here as well. The library is where you can go back. No, the history, I'm sorry. You can go back to any changes that you made. Let's say you changed the size of a t-shirt and you didn't like. If you go back to the history, you can go back to the first one that you uploaded, or anywhere in the process that you want to go back to, it goes back to, without you having to click on Control-Z the whole time to go back or undo or anything like that. So it's pretty good. I go back to it a lot when I'm not happy with what I've done and I want to go back in time. It's basically what that does. Modular configurations is just a few things that come on a modular way, which is like jackets and things. We can see that more about that later on. And then on this side is object browser, which is where you have your fabrics, your buttons, buttonholes, top stitching, puckering, grading, and POM. Also property editors. So if you click up here on fabric, it comes up here for you to change anything. So you can change the color of it, and then that will interfere and change on the 3D and 2D as well. But because we don't have anything, you're not able to see that. And then here you have all the tools that I'm going to show you through the classes on this side as well. So today I'm just going to show you how to start a new project on CLO3D. So you go on File, New, which is just what we've done. When you open, that's what you have. You can start with a different project, like a pattern block, like the ones I sell on Gumroad, or you can just build an avatar and build something from there. Today I'm just gonna do it from the avatar and just do something very, very simple just to show you how to do it, okay? So on the library, you can click on avatar and then female, and then choose one of them down there. Those there are all from CLO3D, okay? So they all come with the software. This is how they usually come up. They have their own size. I think they are maybe a size 36 UK, European. I'm not really 100% sure. I do use different avatars from time to time, so this is me just deleting the shoes because I hate those shoes. So this is how the avatar looks like. I'm just going to show you something very, very simple. Once you load the avatar on the 3D, it shows up on the 2D just as like a shadow or a guide for you to have an idea. Shows the middle and the ground, and anything you build here should be proportional to her. So let's just say and then if you want to save this before you start making anything and then you lose everything, you go on save project, and then I'm just gonna put class 2 because this is kind of 2 and save it up. This is it loading. I'm just going to build a square, make a hole, and put it on her so you guys can see how that's done. Okay, very simple. You go on rectangle, which is S on your keyboard if you want, and you literally just drag and hold just whatever way, and you see how it shows on there. And then internally I want to build a circle somewhere. If you press on X, it gives you points. You can then press with the right and then just dividing two, so you can have a middle uniform. Why is it? It's too short. What? Like that. Okay, so you know where the middle is now, so you can kind of use that as a guide. Just kind of make a circle or whatever shape. I'm just really going with the flow here. Okay, there. And then transform that into a hole. And we can literally dress her with us. Like that. And then that. Lovely. And then simulate. That's a bit too big. Was a big hole, but yeah, that's a start. See how you can make anything out of a square. Let's make this hole slightly smaller because I think it's just too big. Make it smaller here. You can just drag. There you go. Oh, it's a weird shape. Ctrl Z to go back. Okay. So yeah, that's just showing you how to do that. You can then maybe sew some of the sides, make it bigger at the top. So you just press Z up, make it bigger, simulate. Spacebar is simulate, or you can also click up here to simulate. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it just straight away. But yeah, that's better now. Okay, so this is how easy it is to build something on CLO3D. You can then maybe change the fabric to something different. So you go on library, fabric, and this is the selection of fabrics they give you. I'm gonna use a denim raw. Just literally drag, and that's already changing to how a denim would actually react to this pattern and this sewing. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually delete the sewing, just keep it as a poncho. So yeah, this is how this pattern would look like as a denim, and maybe do some stitching just to kind of give it some detail on top stitching. Maybe give it a color overlock or something, and then different color just so it kind of shows up. And then free top stitching at the top, you see it there. Everything you do just shows up, and then just around the poncho. There you go, lovely. And it shows up there for you guys to see. Okay, this is just an idea of what CLO is supposed to do, and this is how you would do it with just building patterns on your own on CLO. I'm gonna save this so I can put it on the description for you guys, and then now I'm gonna show you how to use a pattern block to kind of start on a design. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna add a pattern, And then let's see which one. Maybe just something easy, just a dress. This is one of the things you can get on my Gumroad. So this is a dress pattern block. You have to kind of dress her, so points, you have to just kind of align where the pattern pieces go. And auto sewing should work on this. There you go. So that's a wee dress block thing, pattern block that you can purchase and then make your own design from here. So we can make it shorter. Let's make it shorter. It's very short. You see how it changes here and changes there as well. So make it shorter. Maybe the sleeves. Okay, here, control, was it alt? Yeah, alt. And then just make it smaller. If you hold shift, it keeps straight or on a 45 degree. So that's the sleeves. Let's say you want to make a hole or detail on the front. This is the front, so you guys know. Let me just make it white. This is internal circle. You can maybe click and then a diameter of 10. Yeah. And then maybe put it down. I don't know, this is kind of just testing. Okay, that's a hole, that's it. Look at that. You can maybe go change. I don't know, just whatever way you guys want to design something. We can then connect this to maybe up here or here. 2 clicks will finalize the action, and then maybe put elastics or something. I don't even know how that's gonna look like, but that's the fun of it. You kind of just test and see. Maybe elastic here. Yeah, cute. And I'll take the elastics off the top. We can just cut maybe and then make a different fabric. So cut and sew. Why? Sometimes you will bug. Okay, that's more like it. And then we can maybe make this a different color, right? Green. I don't know why, but I'm in love with green at the moment. Or just different fabric, fur. It doesn't show now, but it will show on the 3D. And then let's just put her arms down because I don't really like when it's like that. Lovely. Very strange design, but just to kind of show you guys what you can come up with. And then you go to render, and then you're going to see actual fur here. So yeah, there you go. That's the fur. So yeah, using a pattern block, you can literally do anything. You can cut this all up, do whatever you want, and it will still fit the model right. Let's say you can make this pointy and then delete this, and you know, still sewing that way, so that kind of went a bit weird, but it's just more of a testing and, you know, freedom to do whatever you want. You can try it out and see. So yeah, that's just already a different shape. And then that is funny looking. How big is this? 69, 18, 64, 61. Let's make it the same size. 69, 18. So for a real life pattern, you need to be aware that this all needs to be correct. But if you're only making for 3D or digital, as a digital asset or NFT or anything like that, you can literally not care at all about how the 2D will look like, because you do not want to make that as a physical product. But if you will make this use of the 2D pattern pieces to create something physical, you need to be aware of the sizes and if everything fits together, if it's going to be sewn all right, if it's going to look okay. So you need to be aware of the sizes, okay, of the measurements. But if not, it's okay, just do whatever you want. If you're making for a game or a digital fashion house, you do not need to worry about how the 2D looks like or if it fits correctly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop this class here. Once you're happy enough with what it looks like, you can save the project, you can render an image, but this is all things that I'm going to show you later on. Today was just kind of to show you how CLO3D works and what you can do on it, and possibilities of creating things on CLO3D is amazing. You can never ever create something on paper, sketching, the way you can here. Even if you're making for physical product, which is a lot of people's desire, is to use this on a brand or a big company to cut processes and cut samples. This makes your creativity so much bigger and free to do whatever and test, and like, whoever thought about a dress like this? It looks absolutely ridiculous, but you never know, your brand might fit this idea. I don't know, you know. So this can be approved or disapproved, and you don't need to get a sample made for this. I hope you liked this class. I hope it wasn't too buggy and weird and slow. And I'll see you next time. I'm gonna be showing you detail of the program. Every single tool you can see on the sides here will be shown to you. So yeah, hope you'll see you next time. Bye!